In October, I stayed at the Catamaran Resort on San Diego's Mission Bay. Opened in 1958 as an 82-room inn, it expanded with its 14-story tower in 1969 and added the 300 through 800 series garden buildings throughout the 1980s. The resort is still run by Evans Hotels, the family-owned company founded by William and Ann Evans, who also operate the neighboring Bahia Resort Hotel and the lodge at Torrey Pines. Over the years, the Catamaran has seen selective updates, especially in its dining spaces and public areas, while keeping its classic Polynesian-inspired identity. Well, here I am at the Catamaran Resort in the Mission Beach area of San Diego, and I'm here for a conference, and of course they're just, whatever resort, whatever's available. They have some two-story areas, and then they have a tower. I scored one of the two-story ones that overlooks the laundry area and some back street. So that's lovely. That's how you enter. Actually, the side that the room is on is a bit better than that. And there's also no disabled access in this building. But I'm in building 800, room 807. Now, I saw a video of somebody reviewing this about 2 years ago, and their comment was, there is something to being sort of trashy Hawaiian if you're in Hawaii, but it kind of doesn't work in San Diego, and I would say that that's true. It looks like most of the hotel blocks, except for the tower, have had at least a light renovation, but the overall style is still a bit dark and dated. The bathroom, though, feels nicely refreshed. The floors look new, there's plenty of space around the double sinks, and the lighting is good. The only odd thing is this big box sitting right between the sinks. Useful maybe, but definitely a little strange and mystifying. I also requested a king room. They did not give me a king room, they gave me 2 queens because my husband is coming to join me on Thursday. It's Monday now. But I talked to the front desk. They can't upgrade me tonight, but they are going to give me a king suite as of tomorrow night. So we'll see how that compares. I mean, there's nothing wrong with this bathroom. The flooring looks new. Your standard mirrors that you get in places these days. So that's fine also. It's got a nice sliding barn door here. Is there a light for in here? There it is. This is pretty standard. Actually, from the shower curtain and from some of the other features, I'm wondering if this used to be a Marriott because it looks like a Marriott. Kitsch wallpaper that you would expect. Standard toilet. There's nothing terrifically interesting here to see. It's got a little wet bar. Wondering if it has a fridge or not. Yes, it has a fridge right here. Empty fridge, so that's good. Interesting Polynesian art. Sort of the teak bed heads that you would expect. Old-fashioned sort of aircon, and it smells a little musty in here. I don't think this is the newest hotel ever, so that's probably why. It's got shutters over here, which I might open because it's very dark in here. And then it's got curtains. It's fine. It's not very exciting, but it's fine. Let's see if I can unlock this door. Oh, here we go. You do have a balcony overlooking the hum of the air conditioner. That right there is the tower building. And here is looking back at the hotel room. I'd call it a 3-star. But we'll see how the stay goes. Maybe everything else will be lovely. I have a dinner tonight at 6:30 on the lawn, so we will see how that goes. Over here we have quite a lovely koi pond. Wow, these guys are huge. Well, they're pretty neat. Hi, duckies. Wow, well that's pretty neat all back in there. Some of the grounds are quite stunning. They are just doing some renovations in the off season. So this is the building that I'm in, and I'm that last one upstairs over there. 8:07. Sadly, it's right next to where they do all the laundry. But other than that, I'm heading back towards the lobby here. We are having a dinner tonight out on one of the lawns, and I'm going to take a good look at that. This is the parking structure here. So it's fairly close to everything, I would say. And I'll have to ask them about that. The Catamaran Resort sits right on Mission Bay with a wide sandy beach, spacious lawns, and meeting rooms that overlook both. It's an ideal setting for a conference like the one I attended because even during a busy work event, the property still feels open, relaxing, and connected to the water. The resort also offers unique activities to elevate any gathering, including sunset cruises, dinners, or cocktail receptions aboard its vintage-style stern-wheeler, the William D. Evans, as it circles Mission Bay. And in the evenings, you can book one of their bayside bonfires for a cozy, s'mores-filled night under the stars. Hey everybody, well, my measure of this hotel has come up a little bit because I asked them about getting a king room, and they said they could. They couldn't the first night. They said after that they could. I told them it was my husband's birthday, but even before that they said they could move me to a king suite. And this is a suite. So you have this whole area right here, and then you also have, so there's a TV, there's a couch, wet bar. And then you have another sort of little coffee bar here, bit of a closet, sink. Oddly, the other one had 2 sinks and the suite only has 1, so that's interesting. We have a shower right here, no bath in this one, so that's interesting also. In the lower grade room, there was a bathtub. It was more of a family style, I think, because it was 2 queens. It's a little bit bigger, that area. And then in the back, you have your 1-bedroom suite. It's kind of dark in here right now. There are more lights to turn on, but you have your 1-bedroom, you have your bedroom. So this is a king-size bed, and it's a suite with a separate bedroom and a second TV. Now, perhaps the best part of this room, though, and the part I'm loving, because I had a view of a parking lot before, or not even a parking lot, it was like a back alley. And at 5:30 in the morning, there was like all this rustling because it was next to the laundry services. Check it out. It is a beachfront room. Yeah, I'm okay with this. So let me open this. We'll come out here. And this is the view from the room. So that's pretty nice. The grounds at the Catamaran Resort are genuinely beautiful. Lush palms and tiki touches line the winding pathways that lead to peaceful ponds and streams where koi glide just beneath the surface. Turtles sun themselves on warm rocks, and ducks drift slowly through the water. It feels like a quiet little tropical ecosystem tucked inside the resort, and it's something both children and adults stop to watch with wonder and delight. A bit farther along, you'll come across the resort's famous parrots. Vibrant macaws, a cockatoo, and a lilac-crowned Amazon, to name just a few. These birds are part of the Catamaran's long-running Meet the Birds program and are usually out between 10 a.m. and 3 p.m., usually with 1 or 2 keeper talks per day. They're friendly, full of personality, and often entertain guests with playful chatter or a bit of mimicry. The resort treats them like stars, and it really shows in how much attention they get from both staff and visitors.
What does the duck say? Okay, good, good. How about the doggy? Good, okay, there we go. Chicken? Good, there we go. What do you say to the little baby? Hi, baby. Good job. Can you say bye-bye? Good job. Okay, another kiss. Good job. That's pretty good.
So we're here at the Oceana restaurant, I guess it is. It's really nice. It has sushi and a lot of seafood, and it has stuff for Andy too. They do have gluten-free labeled on the menu, and our waiter said, "You're not my first gluten-free person." So they do understand it. They've labeled even my stuff gluten-free so that he can have a taste of that, even though it already was technically. They're going to make sure. We're having one sushi roll as an appetizer. Andy's having New York steak. I'm having seared scallops. And we got this lovely bottle of sparkling Pinot Grigio to try. Oceana Coastal Kitchen opened in 2015 as the Catamaran Resort's completely reimagined waterfront restaurant, replacing the old atoll with a fresh, modern, ocean-inspired space, complete with an 800-gallon aquarium and a wraparound patio overlooking Mission Bay. Designed to showcase local seasonal California flavors and standout seafood, it set out to become a true bayside dining destination. They also do an excellent job with gluten-free dining, with clearly marked menu items and knowledgeable staff. And from our visit, they've absolutely succeeded. The food was fresh, beautifully prepared, and genuinely sensational. The kind of meal that proves their vision paid off. So I just want to give a shout out to Oceana Kitchen. Wow, Andy got a New York steak. It has this demi-glace sauce that is sensational. It sounded from the description that it might be kind of spicy. It's not spicy. It's a little bit sweet, but it's just brilliant. And I, of course, had seared scallops over cauliflower, mashed cauliflower. Always a good choice. This wasn't the best I've ever had, but it was certainly respectable and certainly worth eating. Oh, this place is worth the money. Before that, we had one type of sushi roll, the kind of everything bagel sushi roll, as an appetizer. It was also sensational. Everything here has been excellent. I would highly recommend this place if you're anywhere near Mission Beach in San Diego. We're here in Mission Beach. It's a very beachy part of San Diego. And it's kind of cute. It's like scummy beachy. We're just across from the Catamaran Resort, which is where I'm staying, and I just popped into a place called Flamingo Deck, which is almost right across the street, just to get some lunch. Flamingo Deck has that laid-back California vibe, casual, sunny, and perfect for a quick bite. Even though it's known as a popular bar at night, it's a great lunch stop, too. I grabbed a truffle mushroom pizza on the open-air deck and watched the buzz along Mission Boulevard, and if you're staying at the Catamaran Resort, it's just a 3 to 5 minute walk away. So I'm here at Pacific Beach. It's quite the sight. There's a lot of cool shops here too. After lunch, I walked along Pacific Beach, one of San Diego's classic coastal neighborhoods. It blends laid-back surf culture, lively beachfront bars, and a long scenic boardwalk. By day, it's full of beachgoers, cyclists, and surf shops, and at night, it shifts into a fun mix of restaurants and rooftop spots. If you want a more local beachy vibe for your stay, this area also has plenty of cozy beach cottages. Spending my last few minutes here in a lounge chair, looking at the beautiful view out there. And, I have mixed feelings about this place. It's like being on Venice Beach. I don't know how else to put it. If you've been to Venice Beach, you know what I mean. I think the thing that threw me is the room that we're in would cost $450 a night, and it's not up to that standard, but it is on the beach. The dinner last night at Oceana restaurant was one of the best we've ever had. It was really, really good. The grounds grow on you as you stay here. The fact that they have the birds and all the wildlife, if you're a wildlife lover, that grows on you as you stay here. Everything feels just a little bit run down. All in all, it was a brilliant stay and I'm really relaxed, so I don't quite know how to rate this place. Would I come back? Yeah, probably. So how would you rate this place? I don't know how to rate it. If I ask myself, would I come back? Yes. If I ask myself, would I pay $450 for this room? No. That's a hard one, right? You can get a lot of room for that money, but you're not going to have this outlook, but it'll be a nicer room, so I'm not sure what to think.
I mean, you're right here.
You
you're
get this.
on the beach.
All
the social atmosphere is over there.
I guess this would be $750, $800, wouldn't it, if the room was nice too, so I guess there's that. I'm just taking one last look before we depart. And that's pretty much it. I'd sum up this resort as a mix of low-key, beachy elegance, a really unique blend. If you enjoyed this look at the Catamaran Resort and want to see more travel and lifestyle videos, be sure to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.